Hi, this is Messy Missy Creates. This is Melissa at Messy Missy Creates, or hopefully soon maybe Messy Missy Grows. I've been waiting for a long time to be able to shoot some garden videos, things like that. I don't know that I'll keep them on my crafting channel, but we'll see what the future holds. But today I wanted to bring you along. I started some peppers. I did that indoors. I didn't bring you along for that. I'm in my greenhouse. This is my greenhouse, and I'll give you a better tour of that when it's clean. Right now it's winter time and there's stuff stored in here, plants and things that we overwinter. So for right now, I just wanted to start some seeds, and I'm a little behind. According to Google, our last frost date is February 26th, so that's only 3 weeks away. And usually I would start peppers more like 8 weeks before our last frost date, and tomatoes maybe 4 weeks before our last frost date. I doubt very seriously that I will trust that. I know that our weather, we typically have, it doesn't matter how warm February is, the first weekend or second weekend in March is always really cold here. So anyway, I probably won't put them out until maybe the second week of March anyway. I'm gonna see what the forecast says. But anyway, I wanted to show you what I'm planting. I start tomato plants and pepper plants for a variety of people. There's a couple of elderly couples. I hate calling them elderly couples. They're older than we are. People that we go to church with, and they have gardens, and I like to start. In 2020, I starting plants for people. I did it because I like doing it. It's the part of gardening that I enjoy. One of the most is watching plants grow. I love it when they first peep their head through the soil. And anyway, so I thought I'd bring you along. They like some of the traditional things that do well in our area. The big boy, the better boy, and just a big like beefsteak tomato. So last year I was running low on seeds, so I just went to like the local box store and got some Ferry Morris brand. So I'm gonna use those. I've got big boy, beefsteak, and then I got a Roma. I've got another Roma style that I got from Haas. I love Haas seeds. Haas tools. I love their tools. I love their seeds. I got this tool for Christmas. I don't need it to start seeds. I just stuck my elbow in the soil. That's really good. Haas has, and you can find these varieties at other places too. Haas has a really good germination rate. We've met them in person multiple times. They're great people. They're family oriented. And I love supporting family businesses. And this is the Sun Gold tomato. It's a smaller tomato, but it was very plentiful last year. It put off a lot of tomatoes last year, and it just kept going. So I'm gonna start those again this year for myself and for my friend. These I got a couple of years ago from Emma Gardner, and they're a great family business too, and they're out of Michigan. Haas Tools is out of Georgia, which is a similar climate to where we are in North Florida. And I'm in zone, I don't know, 8B, 9A, maybe we just got changed to 9B, I don't know. But anyway, I know our climate, and I know, I've been gardening enough years to know about what I can do, so the change didn't affect me too much. But anyway, this is Orange Currant. They are very teeny tiny cherry tomatoes, teeny tiny, like the size of a marble. I wasn't gonna grow these this year. They were so plentiful, but it's not a style of tomato that I use much, but my friend does. She has 3 kids. They love cherry tomatoes. It's perfect for her. This, I don't know how to pronounce this, Tachi, T-A-C-H-I tomato. It looks to be, I think it's a Roma style. And yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna try that. I have Lemon Boy, which is kind of the yellow version of a Better Boy. I did some research last year because we had some nematode pressure, and I can't remember which ones of these. I think it's the Lemon Boy and maybe I don't know if it's the Big Boy or Better Boy, that are have some nematode resistance, if I got that right. I'll have to look that up. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I think I remember. I haven't looked it up this year, but I like to grow either a yellow or orange tomato. They're supposed to be a little bit more, maybe light on the acidity. And anyway, so also I like to have a variety, like when I'm making, you know, you just like to have a variety, right? So I did get some Better Boy from Haas. I have 2 packs of them. And yeah, so I have this one in a couple different brands. And oh, this is the Sun Gold again. I had 2 packs of those. And then I've just about given up trying to do heirloom tomatoes. Tomatoes have not grown that well for me. But I keep seeing other people grow these huge heirloom tomatoes, Abe Lincoln, whatever. The humidity, the bugs, the heat here zaps my tomatoes. I don't know about other people, but they zap the tomatoes so fast here. So I'm going to try again. I have yet to be successful at canning any tomato products. I don't eat them raw, so I don't really need the slicers so much. But I do want to can some tomato products, tomato sauce, just can some tomatoes this year. So anyway, with all that said, let me bring you in a little closer. Hopefully I'm going to check the camera, make sure I got the right position. And I'm going to try to bring you in a little closer. This is my seed tray. And hopefully you'll be able to see. Okay. I'm trying to get the tray and not myself in this video, so we'll see how I'm doing. What I have in here is I have put some seed starting mix. This is actually not a store-bought seed starting mix. That's what's recommended. But I took some of the soil that I have and I sifted it. My husband built me a sifter. And I sifted it down pretty fine, and a lot of the seed starting mix I was getting had these big chunks in them. And so I found that I can sift it down better than those. So I'm just going to go through. This is the Haas Tools 162 cell tray. I know that it's probably all blending together on the camera. You can't tell where the soil stops and starts. I filled this tray a couple days ago and I've let it soak because my soil was very hydrophobic, which a lot of seed starting mixes are. And right now I'm just going through. I've got a stick. Sometimes I use the butt end of a Sharpie, but I happen to have a stick. So I'm just making little holes. And they don't have to be that deep. I'm probably making them too deep. But I'm also checking to make sure that the moisture got all the way through the soil before I put my seeds in it. Because if you put your seeds in soil that's dry and then you go to water it, it's going to displace your seeds. So I think this is enough. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rows. And I think that's how many varieties I have. Let me reach across and grab my seeds here. Sorry about that. Okay, I've got my markers, and I think I'm going to start with the Sun Gold, and then that Taki and Roma. Those are some of the smaller ones. I know what I didn't start. I'm going to skip one because I want the really small ones. What did I do with them? Anyway, I'll have to find them. So I'm going to skip that row for that one, and I'm going to do Big Boy, Better Boy, Lemon Boy, Beefsteak, and Abe Lincoln in the middle here. And, sorry, let me reach across to you. Well, I think I lost the currant. That's all right. They'll show up in a minute. I didn't go far. Now, these are really, the Sun Gold, they're very tiny. So I'm going to go back in this row and fix my holes a little bit because I don't want them that deep. This says planting depth 1/4 inch, which is not very deep at all. They say that, you know, it's a rule of thumb typically with seeds is starting them as deep as the seed is wide, or no more than twice what the seed is wide. So I have 9 cells, and I'm just going to drop one in each hole. Hopefully one. I could do 2. These are from 22, so it wouldn't hurt if there was 2 in there. Nope. The germination rate will go down a little. It'll decrease a little bit as the seeds get older, but you know, I think we'll have a pretty good stand. I have 3 left. I'm gonna, oh nope, I tripled up on that one. There we go. All right, so that's it for the sun gold, and I'm going to come in and do the same for the rest. And let's see, what do we have next? This Taki. I guess I should have looked at the pronunciation of that one. This Taki. It might be Taki. I actually have never heard of this one. Oh, look. See, some of theirs, they actually even give you a little seed marker. How sweet. Oh, these are pelleted. That's nice. I did not know that. We went to a homesteaders meet and greet last fall, and I didn't fix these holes. In Jemison, Alabama, we went to Petals from the Past, and we met them. We had already met them one other time because we went the year before, but we had talked to them. They came and they had some seeds like on sale, and so we got some extra ones then, and they had, you know, just specific varieties that were kind of extras in their supply for that year. So I got a couple varieties of things that, you know, I might not have picked out otherwise, but I thought it would be a good time to try them because they were inexpensive. Now you notice I'm not covering them yet. I'm gonna push that one down in because those are a little bit bigger. I want to make sure they get down pretty far. What I'm going to do is finish putting the seeds in. You don't necessarily need to see all that unless you just particularly want to. I mean, I'm doing it anyway. I can just do it and talk to you at the same time. I'm doing the Romas. This is the Fairy Morris Romas. I did not fix those holes, did I? That went down pretty deep. Anyway, once I get all the seeds in, I'm going to come in and put this, I have it sitting right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's perlite. And I'm going to cover it with the perlite. Now, I learned that trick from, I think his name is Travis at Lazy Dog Farm. He does that, and it actually makes a very good cover because it's very lightweight. I think it's like made out of volcanic ash or something like that. So anyway, I'm gonna speed up the process. I'm gonna do the rest of these, and then I'll bring you back and cover them with perlite. Okay, so I have finished putting the seeds and all that. I did not cover them up. You can rake the soil over them and finish that process that way. Or you can sprinkle, you know, more seed mix over it, however you want to do it. I use this perlite. Don't breathe it. Try not to breathe it. It's very lightweight. And tomato seeds, some of these were pretty small. But when you have like really fine seeds, like lettuce seeds and celery seeds and stuff like that, they can't push their way through dense soil. So this really comes in, like I said, don't breathe it. I'm normally not talking while I'm doing this. But it makes it so that it's not as heavy for them to push through. But it's still covering them. Yeah, normally I'm out here by myself and I'm not talking to anybody. So I usually don't breathe it. I don't usually choke myself doing it. So anyway. You still want to, like, you know, make sure it's in good contact with the soil. That the seed is covered. You know, all those things. And you'll see it start absorbing the water. It'll start turning darker pretty quick. I'm sorry for coughing. But, okay. So, that also is my indication that I have planted these rows. To me, because I'll go in and I'll stick the excuse me, the markers in, walk away, and 6 days later come back and plant them. So I know that if they have this perlite on it, that I have actually, there's seeds under that perlite, because I don't do that part. And so I know when I don't see white, the white perlite, I haven't started the seed, even if there's a marker in it. And I did find the currant. I had dropped it on the floor. So anyway, this is February 6th. So we will be watching, and I'll try to post pictures of them as they come up, and we'll sing happy birthday to them. Okay, we're really not going to sing happy birthday to them. I don't sing. But I do like to come in and go, happy birthday. Anyway, hopefully they will be popping up by my birthday, and then we'll have a birthday party together. So, we'll follow the progress. I'm going to I haven't decided what else. I'm probably going to do some basil, and I'm not sure what else I'm going to do in these trays. Some of the things like cucumbers and squash and whatever, I do them in a little bit bigger trays. I have some of Haas's bigger trays, and they have a bigger cell. And because they're bigger seeds, they make bigger plants. They're bigger when you plant them out, that sort of thing. They take up more room than... But I do like to start basil. I have 3 of these trays, so I don't have to pack them. If I wanted to make this one all tomatoes, I could. Excuse me. There might be a couple more pepper varieties that I want to do. I did 6 varieties in the house. They're on a heat mat in the house under a little grow light. It's still getting chilly out here at night. Right now it's hot. I'm sweating. The thermometer says it is 92 degrees in here right now. So I'm hot. But I'm going to put them up. Behind us is 2 rows with the fence wire on it. And I have a heat mat up there. And so we'll make sure that the heat mat runs on them at night, because it's still dipping down into, I mean, real temperature today is probably 65, or I don't think it hit 70. But yeah, it's not, the sun is coming right in through my back right now, so it's heating up this greenhouse pretty good. And so anyway, I'm gonna take this tray, finish out. I don't know if I'm gonna plan anything else today, or I'm like map out my plan a little bit better. And tomatoes and peppers were my biggest, you know, things to try to get started soon. And they're gonna go up on that little heat mat up on that shelf. And we will follow the progress. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. I know this part of it isn't all that exciting. You know, maybe it helps somebody. If not, then I appreciate you watching anyway. And hopefully we will follow these from starting of seed until they produce. How's that? All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.